Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel, continuing our discussion on understanding the 7th house lord's placement in different nakshatras. In this video, we will try to understand what kind of distinctive personality traits your partner might be carrying, or what could be the theme of your matrimonial life if your 7th house lord is going to be placed in the nakshatra number 20, which is the Purvashadha nakshatra. So guys, the whole objective of this playlist is that we are trying to classify all the nakshatras in 4 categories of what could be the strength side of that nakshatra, what could be the connected weaknesses, what could be the connected opportunities, and at the end, what could be the most dreaded side of the functioning of that nakshatra. Because at the end of the day, the transiting planets or the disposted planets, they bring out the results blending with their innate nature, the energies of the nakshatra where they are going to be placed in your chart. So friends, before we will start our discussion on today's current topic, let's first just try to understand little bit about this nakshatra. That this nakshatra completely resides in the most fortunate sign in our zodiac belt, which is the Sagittarius sign. So from 13 degree 20 minutes till 26 degree 40 minutes is the region which this nakshatra occupies in our zodiac belt. So you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about the inherent benevolence, optimism, fortune, divine standards, all the goodness which this Sagittarius sign carries with itself, somehow you can connect those goodness of the Sagittarius sign with its underlying this Purvashadha nakshatra only. The ownership of this nakshatra goes to the planet Venus. So I mean to say, Venus also rules 2 other nakshatras as well. Like when we talk about the Bharani nakshatra ruled by Venus, that nakshatra somehow falls prey to the extreme transformation. When we talk about the other nakshatra ruled by Venus, which is the Purva Phalguni, so Purva Phalguni also falls prey to comforts of life, too much of the relaxation. But when we talk about very invigorating, very energetic, relationship oriented, and at the same time goal driven energy, so somehow you can attach all of those signification with this Purvashadha nakshatra. So Venus is not only infusing its goal-oriented approach in the functioning of this nakshatra, but at the same time, all of those endeavors, goals and objectives are going to be blessed by the fortunate planet Jupiter as well in the functioning of this Purvashadha nakshatra. And guys, if you want to understand the presiding deity or the god, so we can attach one of the female goddess Apa with the energies of this nakshatra. If you want to understand the power of this nakshatra, so this nakshatra has got the Varcho Grahana Shakti, which means power to invigorate. Just because your 7th house lord is going to be placed in this nakshatra, so I mean to say, now whether in the form of any concerns of health, any concerns of finances, any concerns of your dying desires or hopes, so I mean to say marriage or your partner can actually play a very important role over there. So guys, now we will start our discussion customized to the 4 categories. So beginning with, if you want to understand the strength side of the energies of this nakshatra, so guys, even if you will translate the name itself, Purvashadha can be connected with the word of invincibility. When we talk about focus, when we talk about goal-oriented approach, when we talk about never say die attitude, that someone who lives his life with this mindset that I cannot lose. So those kind of energies, those kind of vibrations can be attached to the functioning of this nakshatra. So I mean to say, see, the potential which this nakshatra carries with itself can be seen to such an extent that whichsoever planet is going to be your 7th house lord, that planet can function in its most optimistic, most benevolent and most goal-oriented way. Now this could be your moon, where your imaginations are going to be very tailored. This could be your Mercury, where your discriminatory intelligence work in a very piercing way. This could be Jupiter, where your optimism, your philosophies might be very directed. This could be Mars, where your valor, your power, your courage could be very calculated, could be very directed. So I mean to say, this nakshatra definitely has got this potential of giving a very one-sided, very strategic, very directed and very blessed approach towards the signification of the planet which is going to be placed in this nakshatra. And at the same time guys, it's not only about the hard work only, because at the end of the day this nakshatra is ruled by a planet which is always devoted to the rajasic life of enjoyment, exuberance, having a charm in the personality, relationship management. So all those energies can also manifest. So I mean to say, whichsoever planet is going to be placed in this Purvashadha nakshatra, so the planet is definitely going to work and function in a way where there is going to be lot of attention given to the outer appearances as well. When we talk about the prospect of fame, when we talk about the prospect of enjoying the life, and at the end of the day, always consistently working hard towards the improvement of your circumstances and living your life, working your life with this consistent, optimistic way and approach towards life. So that is how you can see the contribution of your 7th house Lord's planet, or the contribution of your partner or your matrimonial life. Now guys, moving to the next section, if you want to understand the connected weaknesses with the functioning of this nakshatra, so guys, with all the good part which I shared with you, you cannot even ignore this fact that our ancient sages, they have also ascribed certain list of duties which they thought or which they consider can be seen as in tandem or in sync with the nature, that if you're going to undertake those activities at the predominance of that nakshatra, when moon is going to be transiting in that nakshatra, so what kind of activities you should undertake where nature is going to support you, and what kind of activities you have to avoid. So I mean to say, when we talk about the energies of this nakshatra, so energies of this nakshatra are also seen as very positive or like very encouraging for all of those war related activities as well. Now it all comes down to the war or the aggression or violence which is undertaken only for the just and righteous causes. So I mean to say, let's say for example, if your 7th house Lord is afflicted or is under affliction from Rahu or from a very agitated or debilitated Mars, so then in those kind of circumstances, it could actually make someone little bit like reckless in the actions as well, where native might commit something, he did something, and in the hindsight later on he is going to regret that. So that could be seen as one of the connected weaknesses of this nakshatra, which could make someone little bit unrealistic at times as well. Now guys, moving to the next section, if you want to understand the connected opportunities, so trust me guys, this could be seen as one of the most fortunate or blessed nakshatra for your 7th house Lord to be placed in. I have already explained this thing, that this nakshatra not only possesses a very piercing, one-sided approach towards life, towards any area of life, but at the same time, when we talk about good behavior, good ethics, good relationship management, enjoyment of life, living a good life, and always working hard towards the improvement of your circumstances. So all of that potential this nakshatra carries with itself. And with that said guys, like the way in the previous nakshatra where I explained this thing to you, that when we talk about Mula nakshatra, Sadbhisha nakshatra which is going to come, so that time friends I already explained it to you, that when we talk about the karmic energies, they hold this potential of reducing your free will to a great extent. But when we talk about a fortunate nakshatra like this Purvashadha nakshatra, so not only you are going to have strong free will, but added to it the divine will or the divine grace is definitely going to reinforce and help you, support you towards your endeavors. So that is how you can see energies reverberating in this Purvashadha nakshatra. So I mean to say, whether in the form of getting support of the right set of people, or whether marriage actually vibrating or re-invoking or re-initiating all of those ventures where you have worked hard but you were not able to get the success. So support of the luck, good relationship management, one-sided piercing approach towards life. So in that regard, this nakshatra can be seen as, or the influence of your marriage or your partner can be seen as very promising because of the energies of this nakshatra. And last friends, if you want to understand the most dreaded side of this nakshatra, so trust me guys, I did lot of research. I actually tried to contemplate on so many perspectives, but I was not able to find out any of the most threatful or dreaded side which I want to warn you, because your 7th house Lord's placement in this Purvashadha nakshatra. So at the end, if I were to summarize this whole concept of your 7th house Lord's placement in this Purvashadha nakshatra, so that can be seen as one of the best placement for your 7th house Lord to be placed in, which or where the marriage can actually happen to someone who's going to be learned, who's going to be very righteous, and marriage is definitely going to take you towards the improvement of your current living standards as well. Because friends, not only from the science of numerology, this number represents the influence of Luna, the moon energy, in the form of the number 2, where there is going to be the involvement of emotions, feelings, concern, empathy. But at the same time, in the major arcana deck, the 20th card is the judgment card. So I mean to say, whatsoever prayers you have done, if your deeds are very ethical, very just, very righteous, so you will definitely be heading towards the right partner, or you are going to be served the right judgment. So this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for your 7th house Lord's placement in the Purvashadha nakshatra. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.